You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board, a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Why are you dressed like that, CJ? What the hell is wrong with you?
CJ, can you do some high knees?
Is that a towel he has tucked in his shorts? Why are we allowing this?
It's a towel.
Why are we allowing this?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Live from downtown Memphis, this is the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, here's your host, Chris Vernon.
Here we go. It's noon on GrindCityMedia.com. It's Chris Vernon Show. Welcome. It is the Thursday, September 25th, 2025 edition of the show. Today on the show, our buddy Damichael Cole, the Memphis Grizzlies beat writer for the Commercial Appeal, is going to join us in studio. As we have mentioned, a bunch of announcements have been coming down the pike regarding the NBA season. Yesterday, the Grizzlies unveiled their jerseys they're going to wear this year. Today, they unveiled their promotional schedule. I'll tell you what I know about that. In addition to that, Media Day is on Monday. We got a big football weekend ahead. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider joins us on Thursdays to give us his picks. He will join us today. It's a Thursday. It's nice out. Smile. Let's do it. Turn it up. Hope everybody's having a good day. All right, as I mentioned, Damichael Cole's going to be joining us in the studio. He did some storylines that matter as the Grizzlies are going to have their media day and open up training camp next week in Nashville. And Damichael's going to join us in studio. Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider is going to join us. He's been doing great this year. Last week, he is going to have to explain Illinois, Indiana. That one needs some explaining. And I saw Curt Cignetti's press conference yesterday, and he might be the funniest coach we've got going. I mean, this guy is he is so brash. He said yesterday, he's like, I've been trying to express to my team, I'm paraphrasing, but basically, this week's not going to be easy like last week. Like, oh my God. This guy, they got Iowa this weekend. Anyways, Brian Edwards is going to be joining us on the show, and he's got picks for the weekend. Before I get to anything, I welcome John Roser to the show. John Roser, a.k.a. the Clone Ranger, the Body Free Bandit, and Reset. John the Backpole, John the Bearcat, the Grim Roser, John Asparagus, Johnny Netcarb, John Lance. He's Yogi Roser. He's Dr. Thunder. He's John the Polluter. Hello, John.
I respect it from Cignetti. You gotta. Yeah. You're in Indiana, man. You gotta. He talks it and he walks it. So.
He's 15-2.
Yeah.
His losses are to Notre Dame and Ohio State. I think that's right. So this guy has taken the worst program in the Big Ten and flipped it immediately. He can talk however he wants to talk. Devin Walker's here. He's the microphone mangler. Senor Quasadilla, Mr. Math, Navajo Joe, the reporter, the photographer. He sure is. He's Walker 93.
How you doing, good people? We are living great today, man.
Byron Leftwich is the jersey today.
Leftwich,
and
man.
we had an unbelievable discussion before the show today, and I said, is he still coaching in the NFL? Because we remembered him being on the Bucs sideline. And in fact, we looked it up.
What do you know?
And he is an assistant coach at Colorado under Deion Sanders. Who knew? I have not heard that once.
Nah.
I had an awareness that Warren Sapp was there, right? But I never heard that Byron Leftwich was at Colorado.
That's what Wikipedia says. He is a assistant coach of Colorado. Even more of a revelation.
Revelation?
Revelation.
Wow.
It's all right.
Wow.
Mike Tyson early. I got Mike Tyson early. It's all good, though. He bouncing back.
Wow.
Even more of a revelation, Clinton Portis. Ladies and gentlemen, do y'all know where he coaches? He is at Delaware State with Deshaun Jackson.
Unbelievable.
And they have the number one rushing attack in FCS Division I football.
And where is Delaware State?
Don't ask questions.
Wow.
Hi.
You thought
I'm in Delaware. Kyra went to Delaware State?
That's where Kyra went, who works with us.
Kyra, shout out Delaware State.
Shout out Delaware State.
Kyra, where's Delaware State?
Yeah, we need some gear.
Yeah, give me some Delaware State.
We need some. What are they?
Huh? The blue something.
No, that's that's
Hornets.
Delaware.
Well, where are they located? Like, where in Delaware are they located?
Oh, the Hornets.
Where are the Hornets?
Dover, Delaware.
Dover, Delaware?
Yeah, Dover, Delaware.
Big familiar with Dover, Delaware?
Yeah. Everybody is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dover, man.
Now, there's a state I've never been to.
That is, no,
I've never been to
I've
Delaware.
never been close to Delaware, low key.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been to, yes, you have. If you've been to Washington, D.C., you've been close.
I've been there.
That says D.C., Baltimore, Philly, you can get.
Delaware's close to that?
Yeah.
All right, so yesterday, when I was bopping around after the show, I got a lot of good feedback about the jerseys. People like the jerseys.
Which one?
The ones that they unveiled
yeah,
yesterday, right?
yeah,
People saw it on social media. They were like, I like the new jerseys.
Yeah. Even though we wore them before, but yeah, cool.
Huh?
We wore them like 3 years ago.
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember that's the one that I bought for William at the end of the season. I bought him the DeAnthony Melton one, and then we traded him as soon as the season was over.
Bought my mom the Jonas Valanciunas, and we traded him too.
So,
but people like them.
Oh, yeah. No,
people like them.
I think the black classic jersey got rave reviews yesterday.
So didn't we wore them, it was the year after the bubble. So, like, there were, like, 4 people in the crowd the whole game.
I think you're right.
I think that's the year we wore them.
I think you're right.
Because Justice Winslow had one.
The year we played the play-in game against the Spurs, right?
Justice Winslow did have one.
So and that was the year where him and Ja and Jaron were on the sidelines talking trash to LeBron here when there were like 10 people in the crowd.
Yeah, so the fans didn't really get to see him in real life. Because also, too, we get the court, too. The throwback court with the jerseys?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
All right, so they announced their promotional schedule, and we always talk about like the things they're going to be giving away. So I will tell you what I know about these. So there's the schedule magnet, which is first couple games, like the preseason, you can go and get it. Honestly, that's the one that I always use. Like, that is the most useful.
On the refrigerator
most
type
useful of the giveaways is the schedule magnet, because then I can always look and see it when I go to the fridge. The opening night T-shirt, I saw a preview of it. It is by our friend Good Hippie, and it is unbelievable.
Hey,
yes,
Hippie's the goat,
he
man.
designed it.
Shout out Hippie.
He designed it, and it's got like John Jaron on it, and then like an homage of. There's a bunch of people that are like from the past that are kind of like in the background. It's awesome. It's great.
Shout out
So
Hippie.
people are going to want to get early for opening night game.
First 6,000 get them.
Yeah, the opening night ones. The other ones that I have seen so far, I saw the yesterday. I mentioned that back in the day when they were promoting Rookie of the Year for Pau Gasol and Shane Battier, this is 25 years ago, that they gave us like a real metal lunchbox.
Yeah, with
and
Pau
on one
and
side
Shane.
it had Pau, and on the other side it had Batman.
Yeah.
They have redone that.
Yes.
With Ja, with like the Call 12 thing.
Yeah.
And then on the other side it'll be the Black Panther.
Tough.
So it's
Superhero
super
John
cool.
Jaron lunchbox. That's a good collector's
That one's
piece.
good.
Very
That's
nostalgic.
a really good collector's piece.
The other ones that I know, the Ja 12 phone is not like particularly useful, but it's a great like collector's piece. It's like a flip phone,
Okay.
and like Ja's like on it.
That's
like
cool.
like the picture on the phone is like him doing the. It's cool.
That's
people
cool.
people will like it. It's almost like a keychain looking type thing.
Yeah.
But it's a flip phone. The other one that I know about is.
We're giving away a lot of sunglasses, I see.
Yeah.
Couple sunglasses nights.
Yeah, there's a couple sunglasses. Oh, the Super Grizz
Put your Stoner
bobblehead.
friends on.
There's a bobblehead this year, so at least we got one. We're working.
I
We're
like,
working towards.
I
It's
like
a Super Grizz one.
I like a Super Grizz bobblehead.
Is he gonna be? Is it Fat Grizz or Super Grizz?
No, it's Super
Oh
Grizz.
damn it!
Yeah. It's a Super Grizz one, and then I'm trying to see if there's any others.
We're giving away schedule
We're
magnets.
giving
for
away a
3 games?
basketball, a full size. No, my mom loves the scarf.
the
scarf night.
The basketball is actually really good. It's like a full size rubber basketball with like the panels on it. It's actually a good one. Then there's wrestling night, and then there was one other that I saw. I thought.
Is it the scarf?
The scarf. The scarf's good, but that's
my
always.
My mom loves the scarf.
It's
crossbody bags. Are good
it's like the best one I thought of all the ones that I saw was there is a Super Grizz. Like basically, like I don't know if it's. I can't find it on here. It's like a Squishmallow.
Yeah, it's against the Timberwolves. It's January 31st.
Okay, so my daughter has like 1 million of these. Yeah. Oh, it looks awesome. Like he's wearing like the mask and everything, and he's got a cape on, and it's good. Yeah. Kids will love that. Kids will go crazy over the Grizzlies Squishmallow. So that one
I'm
was
seeing
good.
what these are. Yeah.
All right. It's like those little. She's got 1 million.
I love how we really honed.
We got some good ones.
I love how we honed in this year on our giveaways. It's either Grizz, 12, or Jared.
Wow.
Years past, it was like the Steve-O flip-flops.
What is
the
women's
Desmond
night?
Bain wrestling buddy.
We've gotten stuck with some before.
You know what I'm saying? Like
we have gotten stuck with some. Guys have gotten traded.
That's what I'm saying.
And we've gotten stuck with them.
Yeah, so John, Jerry,
You know what I
y'all
mean?
gonna be here. So
A lot of Chandler Parsons yoga mats over there somewhere.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm glad.
We still got those if you want.
I'm glad we honed in on the two guys that we can really focus on. Don't worry. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd use my Steven Adams flip flops a lot, or my Hawaiian shirt. But it's a collector's item. Do we get an Edie giveaway?
Well, see, I think
we need an Edie growth chart.
And I also think the problem with Edie is you don't know when he's coming back.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I still think an Edie growth chart is cool to have. Like, you can give that away even if he's not playing.
7-5 growth chart.
If people have, do you even have a room that's big enough for that? Tall enough for that, right?
You got to have 8-foot ceilings.
Yeah, right.
I loved it that we honed in on our giveaways and shit. Like we like the Zaire jug, There's
Oh,
so many
right.
There's so many like little pieces within this like era of Grizzlies basketball. It's like, okay, all right, let's focus in on John, Jaren, and Grizz because always gonna be here. So let's do that.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
And then we've got, but I will say of the ones that I saw, I thought the giveaways were good this year. Like I did.
Me too.
I did. I was glad that the promotional schedule is a good one where there's things that people will want to go get.
Yeah,
that's what I care about.
Yeah.
Right.
Have people been coming up to you about the season like since like the buzz is like as we're getting closer?
Constantly.
So many people have been coming to me. I don't know why they're saying this to me. And I'm like, you're saying this to the wrong person. I'm always happy.
Everybody just asks me if we're going to be good and what we think we'll be like without Bane.
This is what everybody says to me. They say, bro, I think we're gonna be good. We're gonna be better than what people think.
I do.
I've heard that like 20 times.
I don't get that.
I've gotten that.
No, I don't.
What do you get, the Debbie Downers?
Yeah, no, I just get the are we going to be...
I get the are we going to be
Yeah,
good?
I
I say if Ja plays, we're going to be good. We'll be okay.
I think we're going to be better than what people think.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, really?
Well, good. I'm glad you're surrounded by positive people. I think people are rightfully skeptical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They sit there and they go, all right, well, we got rid of our third best player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what the normal fan says. So it's like, I hope we're... And my point is, we did, but you go look at that roster. I looked at it this morning, right? And especially with Damichael coming in and them doing the thing. Go look at it, and you tell me who the worst player is. I have been on this from the very beginning of time, right? It's not about... In many cases, it's not like at the highest level, it's about who your best players are, right? But over the course of an 82-game season, how many times I always say play players that don't suck, right? And if your percentage gets high of those players, when we're talking about bro, you look at our roster right now, and the guy that we thought would probably become the starting small forward on the team, find him minutes. Find Vince Williams minutes right now.
Vince Williams, Cam Spencer, and Gigi. I don't know if they have
I'm
minutes.
saying.
Jaylon snatched some Johns.
But that's what I'm saying. This is a guy that we thought was going to be a starter a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Right?
Gigi. We thought Gigi was going to be playing
certainly one of our top 7 guys.
I'm still holding out hope for Gigi because he's so young.
Yeah, we all have hope for Gigi.
I'm holding out hope for them, but I'm saying we're down the pecking order now.
Yeah.
We ain't got to rely on them. When they
Yeah.
traded Marcus and LaRavia last year, you were depending big on Vince and Gigi.
Right.
And they let you down.
Yeah, and so now I'm just saying, you try to figure out, and the other thing is this. What's going to be very interesting is we're walking into a different way that this team will function. And who's to say that that wasn't a Taylor Jenkins thing, that John Morant played 29 minutes, that Jaren Jackson played 31 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Our guys were always low in minutes. Always. Right? Are we going to start playing like a regular team? Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jalen Brunson, like, they're all the other team's best players play big minutes.
Yeah.
That has not been commonplace. We were a team that played deep. Like, that is going to be the thing that we've got to figure out about Tomas, right? Like, how many guys, like, we played 11, we played 12 on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that, is that how he functions? Or is it really 10 guys that get to play? And because starters play more minutes than what they previously did, right? Like, we had a lot of guys, like, how many? You look at our best players and you look at the minutes they played versus the minutes other teams' best players played, and it's, I mean, Jaren had to play the most last year, right? Or Bane? Jaren or Bane? Who averaged more minutes?
Our team last year? Last year.
Who averaged the most minutes per game?
John Morant averaged 30.4 minutes per game.
Okay, where does that rank in terms of
NBA leaders?
Yeah. I mean, I bet it's not in the top.
No, Dez played 32. Dez averaged 32 minutes a game last year. Dez was 32. Ja was 30.4. Jaren was 29.8.
Let me see. I got you. NBA leaders per game.
Yeah.
The most minutes per game last year was
somebody from the Knicks.
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson.
No, probably Bridges.
Josh Hart, 37.6 minutes per game.
I mean, I think every player is going to be a Knicks player.
3 out of the top 6 are Knicks, bro.
Yeah.
So is Josh Hart was 37.6, Book was 37.
I'm saying, how far down the list do you have to get before you get to 30? All right, I'm down to 50, and it's Scotty Barnes at 32.8.
Yeah, you got to go. You got to scroll. It says show more to get to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Play your best players more.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's also a thing. Like, the way that the team has functioned has been different, and who knows?
Like Jakob Portal play. Let's see. Jakob Portal plays the same amount of minutes as John Morant.
Okay, so we didn't have somebody in the top 50.
Yeah.
In terms of minutes played.
But we also have depth.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you may not need them to play a ton of minutes.
Maybe not.
You may not.
Maybe not.
If like you said, look at the roster, who is bad, like.
That's right. No, I mean, you're all the way down to, like, again, when you're down through, there's a list of guys you know are playing.
Yes.
Cedric Howard's playing, and Jalen Wells is playing, and
he keeps growing, by the way.
And Ty Jerome is playing, and Brandon Clark is playing, and Santi Aldama is playing, and none of those guys.
You did not mention Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, did you?
No. I just named 5 guys that are supposed to be bench guys.
Right.
Yeah.
And I didn't mention Scottie Pippen.
Right.
Scotty's gonna play too.
Yeah,
okay.
Scotty's gonna play.
So now that's 11.
Yeah.
All right. Who's not playing of these? Ty Jerome. He's playing, bro.
Yeah.
Cedric Howard is playing.
Yes.
Brandon Clark is playing. Jalen Wells is playing. Santi Aldama is playing.
Yeah.
That's 5 guys. Not expected to be starting lineup guys. Necessarily. Coward might. Santi might. Right? Depending on what they want to do with Caldwell Pope and No. The 2 and the 3, you got to figure out what you're doing at 2 and 3.
I think I pretty much decided on that for me.
I think it's going to be
KCP and Jaylon.
I think it's going to be Coward and Pope.
No, I go KCP and Jaylon.
Okay. And again, if Wells is out, but again,
I think they'll start Wells, but I would end up hopefully by the season's end, it's Coward.
Yeah, but I think
just because you drafted him 11th,
when we play the Pelicans day one, it's going to be KCP.
Yeah, it'll be Jaylon.
Maybe so.
And Santi will start too, probably. With Jaren at the 5.
No, Landell.
I forgot about that 5 thing.
Yeah, Landell's going to have to start.
Okay,
yeah,
so Santi will be off the bench.
We can't start Jaren at the.
Yes.
Yeah.
And okay. But anyways, I already got down to 5.
Right.
And I haven't mentioned Vince Williams, Gigi Jackson, Scottie Pippen Jr. Like, you don't have a bunch of bad guys. Like, you're having to find a way. Who's not playing is like a real question right now.
Yeah.
And that's a much better question than last year, which is, who is our 6th best player? Remember that? We had the question of who is our 4th best player.
Who's our 3rd best player?
Right.
Yeah, that's the one
I still don't even know that.
Right.
Yeah.
But here's the problem. Here's the thing. Now you're choosing between whoever player 3 is and player 10 is, and you could argue for any of them. Last year, we were arguing about 3 different guys who could be the third best player on the team.
Yeah, it was stressful.
Right?
Yeah, it's a little spotty.
I mean, that was in the absence of Morant, I'm saying.
Who do you think our third our best player is right now?
Let me see.
I think it's Santi.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go Santi too, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna say I might go Santi. I can't believe you said Santi Rosa.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Let me see. Double check.
Bro, I don't think Santi is bad.
And you're saying
I just want him to be like good in the playoffs.
And you're saying no Edie. Edie's
Edie
not.
I'm forgetting about
until
Edie,
December, right?
We haven't seen it from Edie though.
That's
I've
right.
seen Santi be a good player in the regular season. Like I don't,
I might have to go Santiago too.
And what I'm saying is those guys, like all those guys, are kind of like same level guys.
Yeah.
Ty Jerome, Santi Aldama, Brandon Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Like they're all kind of in that same. Again,
Brandon's an interesting one too, coming off another knee.
Right,
I mean,
they're all kind of in that same level, right?
Yeah.
Good players, not great players. Right?
Yeah. So, look, bro, play 50, play 60, Ja. Jaren, you play a good amount too. I think we're gonna be all right.
If Ja plays 60.
You're certainly deep.
But we're asking
be
for
straight.
60. We're not even asking for 65. Just give us 60.
I think too when Edie comes back too, he was a force last year towards the end of that season.
Yeah.
Certainly he was used much better.
Using the screens.
I think
with
there's gonna be a
him.
lot more. I think there's gonna be a lot more this year. I know we've talked about it, like the way Jaren was used at the end of last year. It was like a lot of like Ja ISO and Jaren in the corner. I think we're gonna see a lot more of like Ja and Jaren working together. Then more so than like you go.
They have to.
You go. I think it's gonna be a lot more of like, all right, we're gonna try to get these dudes working in tandem more so than working separately. So
they have to.
Yeah, a lot of pick and roll for them two dudes.
They have to. And when Edie's there, we hope it's more effective because, Chris, I sat next to you a bunch, and I don't know how many times I heard you say, "Get out of the way."
And you've got the best point guard at driving in the world.
Dev, I can't tell you how many times I heard that.
He's crazy here at the end of the game.
Get out of the way.
He cannot have to dodge him. I mean, if he's standing in the paint, his man is in the paint.
You got to watch the Steven Adams clips because Adams was able to do it perfectly and grab the offense and be there for the offensive rebounds.
The idea is to get out of the way, and then when Ja goes up, he draws the guys. You get the easy tip dunk if it doesn't go in.
Set the Gortat screens, bro. That's all I want from you, Big Edie.
Right.
Set them Gortat joints, man. Make it easy for 12.
Yeah, but anyways, I mean, look, we'll get to hear what they have to say about everything coming up on Monday when we are going to talk to those guys for the first time. Regarding yesterday's discussion on ESPN's top 10 list, we were wondering who. We know that there was a sure 5. I should have stuck with a sure 4 between Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and SGA. Yeah. I should have stuck with my original thought on what they would do at 5. I should have known the media.
Yeah.
They put Wemby 5.
They did.
Then they put Edwards 6. Then Curry and LeBron 7 and 8. Durant 9 and Brunson 10. That's how it fell.
The Spurs were 21 and 25 with Wemby last year.
Yeah, and didn't he get hurt too, bro? Did he
Yeah,
have,
he only
have
played-
like a blood clot or something?
Yeah, he only played 46 games. He didn't play after the All-Star break. They
Didn't
were
he get a
21
blood clot?
And him and Fox, I think, only played like 5 games together.
Like, I love Wemby too, bro.
But
like,
he was with Monks in the summer, so
yeah.
I mean, that's worth something.
There is something like, dude,
I'm just saying, if we're gonna put a lot of certain
Right.
players for being injured, can we make sure we got the same
you.
same rule for everybody?
Yeah, you got to prove it.
Also,
you
yeah, don't you think it's fair to play in the playoffs first?
Yes. To call you a top 5 player in the league? Like,
Respectfully.
yes.
That's why I'm still. They put Cooper Flag super high.
Jokic has
He's like
won a
top
championship.
50.
SGA has won a championship. Luka has played in the finals and the West Finals multiple times. Giannis has won a championship.
Yeah, like what are we putting him so high for?
Anthony Edwards behind him has played in back-to-back Western Conference Finals. Curry, multiple championships. LeBron, multiple championships. KD, multiple championships. Brunson has been to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Let's make sure we use the same parameters for every player, bro.
Yeah.
He's the beloved.
Yes.
Like, let's make sure we
Wemby
use the
is
same-
the beloved.
Now, look. he might come out and average like 28, 15, and 5 blocks this year.
And look, that's fine.
But to your point, you should have to prove it first.
Especially when the other guys.
If you're going to use the same rules for the guys
carry your team
and everybody else, make sure you use the same rules for everybody.
Carry your team to something big.
Exactly.
And you did not carry your team to something big last year because you got hurt. You had no chance of doing something big.
Your team was 21 and 25 in the 46 games you played.
Mid. You didn't raise, what they say, raise the collective floor is what they would say.
Yep.
Yeah, come on, you're an alien.
We're calling you out, Wemby.
We're calling you out.
We're calling you
alien,
out.
That's a little high.
UFO.
It's a little high. Also, I've got to admit defeat. They did rank Brunson after LeBron.
I told you, bro.
Right? Even though Brunson has proven he can be the best player on a team that wins multiple playoff series.
It's been a while since LeBron's proven that.
It's been a while.
I told you Brunson's going to be behind Brian, bro. Brunson's going to be behind
disrespectful.
Brian, bro.
It's just disrespectful.
To who?
You would rather have Jalen Brunson being your best player right now.
You can keep saying that. I'm not going to believe it.
Yes, you would.
I think the Wemby thing is so disrespectful to Curry and Edwards behind him. Because they literally won playoff series last year.
Right.
Like, what did Wemby do last season when he was like 10th? That said, okay, we need to rank this guy ahead of Curry and Edwards. What did he do last season that was better than Curry and Edwards?
He is the beloved.
He is.
I mean, he is a freak.
He is the chosen
bro.
one. He is a freak.
But
he is amazing. If we're being fair,
yeah.
And I always talk about that. If I line them all up on a wall,
I mean.
He's probably going.
He's going quick.
I mean,
he's probably going. He might go in the top 5.
No,
he might go in the top 5.
I'm saying I'm lining them all up on a wall, or let's just all throw them in a draft.
And we're saying for this season,
yes,
we're playing 5-on-5 right now.
Yeah, we're playing this season. I mean, I don't know if he goes past 5.
I mean,
he may not go past 5.
If you had the 5th pick and didn't take him, you'd be like, what?
You could take Ant. You could make a case to take Ant 5.
But I'm saying this guy,
he's going to go
You know
high.
how massively impactful.
I mean, he's
1,000,
$7'1,000, bro.
I know.
Just like, well, hey.
He's already Defensive Player of the Year.
Zion's not going 61st or whatever he's ranked either.
Yeah,
for
John
lining
ain't
him up
going
on
31st. We ain't picking John 31st.
Right. So that's where I'm going to give him a little bit of a break.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's a good point. Where's Paulo on this list?
Paulo's like 17th.
Okay,
I thought that was way too low.
Hey, I'll just ask you guys. Look, we're saying you should have to perform. You should have to do it before you get ranked that high, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. We agree. I'll ask both y'all. For next season, we could either have Wemby or Ant.
I've already said it. Give me Ant.
Yeah, give me Ant.
Give me Ant.
Ant's been to West Conference Finals twice.
Ant's
bro.
a dog.
And he's been the best player on that.
Ant comes back with something better to his game every year.
bro. I'm with Ant too, bro. I'm sorry. I've seen him do it. I've seen him in a war, bro.
I get it.
I've seen him in wars, bro, talking to KD
I understand.
and Luka and Yoke.
And he's working on that fadeaway now.
I've seen him in these wars, bro. I ain't seen Wemby in these wars yet.
They said he's been
I
working
ain't
on
seen you
that.
in these trenches yet, bro.
Yeah.
These playoff trenches, I ain't seen you. We seen Ant. He face-to-face with KD, face-to-face with Luka, face-to-face with Yoke. We seen it. Show me. Show me, Wemby.
And put them on a court one-on-one, I bet Ant would bust his ass. And then talk trash to him and stand over his lifeless body. Give me Ant.
Lifeless body.
Give me Ant.
Come on, bro. I know you want to pick.
Go chant, Monk.
The look of Wemby is insane because he is 7'5", can shoot step back threes.
He's just a rarity.
He is.
I might be able to find the other thing. There's no chance I'm finding that.
We've seen Anthony Edwards before.
7'5".
He did things last year. Some of his if you just watch his mixtape, you get it. It's not even real.
No, I know.
It looks like it's AI.
I know.
By the way, tell me you guys saw the Dwayne Wade clip.
Yeah, he cooked.
He called Rudy Gay and asked him if his answer, if it was AI. He said, when you said that you guys would have beaten the Heat if the Grizzlies didn't trade you, was that AI?
Yeah, that's
yeah. Shout out Dwayne Wade for that.
You said you agree with him, don't you?
I absolutely agree with him. I was like, that's just one of these things. Players start saying stuff, and there were some Grizzlies fans on Twitter like, yeah, we would have. I'm like, bro, we would not have beaten the Heat.
We were better without Rudy.
Yes, we were better without him.
What?
It's tough out here in these streets, man.
Well, nobody ever mentioned.
And the reason we
didn't get worse when we traded Rudy Gay. We got better.
And Jaylen, why are you showing us Wemby highlights?
And the
Put these
reason
up.
I mean, come on.
Put these away,
yeah,
bro.
you tell me. You guys are all on Anthony Edwards nut.
Put these.
Dude, let me see him do this crap. This guy is an outrage.
Anthony Edwards can absolutely do that.
He's not blocking.
He's not doing that.
21 and 25,
Hey, hold
Vernon.
on,
Dude.
hold on.
Dude.
All right, no.
Stop clip farming, bro.
No.
He clip farming.
Yeah, you're clip farming.
He clip farming, bro.
Because you just did. You can't block guys, dude. I watched Gigi Jackson meet Giannis at the rim.
Stop it.
Yeah, John
Stop
Contra once blocked Anthony Davis, bro.
And Dwight Howard.
Stop it.
Yeah.
You know who owns Giannis?
This guy's highlight reel.
Ja dunked on Wemby. Don't tell me Ant couldn't
Oh my
crap
God,
on
that
him.
it was weak.
Ant would hammer
was
on
weak.
him.
I love Ja Morant, but come on, guys.
He dunked on him.
Okay,
It was after the whistle. I give you
on,
that.
guys.
After the whistle joke
But
was not a
still,
little light.
come
John.
on, guys.
The first one was light.
For
Yes.
our argument,
after the
yes.
whistle
After
one?
the whistle one was real.
That was real.
And look, I celebrated he got Wemby too, but I mean, like,
He got him.
Hey, for our argument's
Don't
sake
jump.
over here,
Yeah.
we're taking it.
Yeah.
It counts for us.
oh, I know, because you guys certainly forget both Western Conference Finals when you're making your
Yeah, we did.
discussions.
And did kind of. Yeah, he did.
Hey,
He did forget how to play
you guys-
basketball.
you
a little
guys-
bit.
Guess what? He's
You guys
been there and Wemby hasn't.
You guys forgot both of them. Well, that's just
Hey.
because he has Rudy Gobert.
He's adding. He's damn. That's
Don't do
all
that.
right. That rattled me a little
bro.
bit right there.
Tell me how many playoff wins Wemby got.
Huh?
How many playoff
None
wins Wemby
yet.
got? Look at this, bro. Ah!
Okay.
He ain't even
I'm
got a
aware.
play-in win.
Come
Yeah,
on,
dude.
bro.
I'm aware.
Ant is.
Come on, man.
I'm aware.
Come on.
Bro, Ant talked that ish to Jaron
Come
in
on, bro.
USA
Turn the
Basketball. He said,
corner.
ain't you DPO wide jump?
Get your ass out the way, Anthony Black.
I like Anthony
Come
Edwards.
on, man.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to make me anti-Anthony Edwards. I'm saying what Wemby brings to the table is outrageous.
Do you know? I mean,
Yeah, but-
It's outrageous. It's like unheard of.
Look, but this thing right there, bro. Sometimes you got to count for this, Verno. Come on.
Oh, trust me.
Oh, that's a terrible shot.
Hey, as someone who needed it desperately so that Oklahoma City would lose, I didn't get it. So
What?
stop.
You didn't get what?
So stop.
What'd you not get? Give me that.
Oh! I needed this then.
Well, look.
That's what I needed.
It's okay.
Hey, where are the highlights against Oklahoma
He
City?
just blocked the shot right there.
That was in the regular
Come on,
season.
look at that mixy ball. Give me that. Come on, bro.
Wemby ain't doing that.
Okay, I've seen a million guys do it.
Come on, bro.
Kobe and Jordan.
What I
We
haven't
ain't
seen.
playing
Kobe
2K,
and Jordan.
Verno. We ain't playing 2K. Zero playoff wins.
Okay.
If he win a playoff game this year, I gotta prove it to me, Wemby. You are a clip farming highlight machine. Dominant
You're
on the court.
a media darling. They haven't
Win
turned on him
some
yet.
games.
He's also 22.
All right, cool.
Here's the prediction.
Wait, whoa,
the
whoa, whoa,
media
whoa.
turns on
More
Wemby.
Wemby.
Jaylen, what are you doing?
Get it out, Ant!
Jaylen, what
Get it out, Ant! Oh, you thought you don't keep
Jaylen.
it back.
Jaylen, what is wrong with you?
Too little.
Jaylen,
He probably tried to type in Anthony Edwards challenging Wemby. That went well.
Jaylen, come on,
Too
bro.
little. It looked like he was playing against a child.
Jaylen, come on, bro. Thought you were with us, bro.
I can't believe you guys turned me Team Wemby.
No, we didn't turn to Wemby.
I said you turned me.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Here we
I
go.
had to defend him.
The Spurs disappoint
And
this
the
year,
Shaolin
and
monks.
the media starts to turn on Wemby.
No.
No, because you always get the media always turns on you eventually, and then they build you back up. It'll happen to Wemby too. It happens to everybody. It happened to LeBron,
Luka. No, you're right.
Luka, KD.
Yeah,
it happened to Jokic for a little while until he won the title, and then nobody could say anything.
Yeah. Hey, Jaylen, play the dunk, bro. Play the jaw dunk now. Since Vernon said it doesn't count. It counts in my heart.
Bro,
He got cranked on.
do
bro.
you know that this guy had a 5x5 game?
What, 5 blocks, 5 steals?
Dude, so did Wade Baldwin.
No, he did not.
Wade Baldwin had something like that in his first game here. He had like 7, 5, and 5.
No. David Robinson and Hakeem Olajuwon are literally the only people to ever
And
do
Wade
it.
Baldwin.
And Wade Baldwin.
But he did have a 5x5.
He did. His first game, he had like 7 points.
It's like the chicken plays down the street. He had
Yeah.
5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks.
That's 4.
1, 2, 3. That's 5. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, 5 blocks.
Yeah, that's 5.
Wade Baldwin.
Yes.
No.
I don't think he had all
with
that.
blocks and steals.
He had the steals, I think. I think he had the steals.
You think Wade Baldwin had 5 blocks? You are out of your mind.
Hey, put some respect on Wade Baldwin.
For what, Roser? Let me see. I'm gonna find that game. Okay, never mind. That 5 blocks did not happen. He did have a. Let me see. Hold on.
I know it didn't happen.
Did he have the 5x4?
He was a point guard.
He had. Okay, this is the game, Roser.
It was his first game.
This is the game we're talking about. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, 3 steals.
It's a good game.
3 and 3.
Shout out Wade Baldwin.
5 and 5.
Shout out Wade Baldwin.
He said it's not 5. God.
Hit a 5x3.
Good grief. That's ridiculous. All right. Damichael Cole's going to join us in studio, try to settle this show down on the other side. Chris Vernon, shot.
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Catch us if you can at Southland Casino Hotel and win your share of up to $1.8 million in free play and prizes. Join us for drawings every Saturday in May, June, and July. Each month, over 900 winners will take home free play or drive off in a new car or motorcycle. Be there for all 6 grand finale drawings and try to catch us if you can, only at Southland Casino Hotel. Must be 21 up. Play responsibly. For help quitting, call 800-522-4700.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Grizzlies fans know it's the team that gives you the edge. Big River Steel does too. And much like the Grizzlies have recruited legendary talent, we want you to be part of our team. Are you ready to be part of something legendary? Then visit www.bigriversteel.com. That's www.bigriversteel.com.
Who do you go to learn still? Like, who are you looking to for inspiration?
A couple years ago, I went and visited, even though he's younger than me, but we've got great admiration for one another. Went and visited Dan Lanning out at Oregon, right? A young head coach who's had some success. Mike Norvell may not have had the season he wanted in the past. We can still get on the phone and talk about things, right?
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt, live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Let's face it, there's a lot of trash talk in basketball, but the great teams let their performance do the talking. Like Ford F-150 with Pro Power on board. a class-exclusive industry-first feature that turns your truck into a mobile generator and leaves the competition speechless. Ford F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies. Greatness starts here at your Mid-South Ford dealer. Class is full-size pickups under 8,500 pounds, GVWR.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris Vernon.
Just be cool. Throwing dead presidents. Look alive. Party is the evidence. It's a vibe. Celebrating excellence.
All right, we're back. Chris Vernon Show. And look who's in studio with us. He's Damichael Cole. He is the Grizzlies beat writer for the Commercial Appeal. Thanks for coming in, brother.
What's going on? What's going on? How you guys
So,
doing?
I guess, what, have you gotten to do anything fun during the summer, post-summer league? Because your season's about to turn up.
He been wilding.
I've been having a ball. Man.
Oh, yeah?
I've been having a ball this
wilding.
summer. I've been having a ball. I've been probably in other places more than I've been in Memphis this summer.
Where was the best place you went? Give us the two best places you went.
I mean, nothing. I would say probably DR and Cancun.
Oh.
DR and Cancun probably were the top two. I would say so. DR was lit. They treat you like royalty out there. Like
Really?
They treated us real good. Like everywhere we went.
Percentage of BBLs.
It wasn't the highest. Miami, nothing beats Miami to me.
Okay.
But
Wow.
it was a
Jay
very good
was-
percentage. it was. I mean,
that's
you look
literally
up-
the first
you
thing
look
he
later.
had.
I mean, you said you went to the DR, bro.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I know it's out there, bro.
It's a lot of them out there, though.
Shout out to the DR.
Shout out to the DR.
Well, look, all right, so next week, Media Day is going to be on Monday, and then the training camp is going to be in Nashville. You going to be covering training camp?
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay, so after the tail end of last season, so you did 3 storylines for your article that came out in the Commercial Appeal,
Right.
and I am most interested first about your impressions, the tail end of last season, then the Summer League, and now heading into the season. Tell us what we need to know, Damichael Cole's impressions of Isolo.
Yeah, he shoots it straight, which is kind of a little bit different, in a way from Taylor Jenkins. Like Taylor Jenkins would have those moments where, like when they were struggling and he was like, this has got to improve. I think last season in training camp, he talked a lot about like having those, uncomfortable conversations with Ja and Dez about needing to improve their defense and stuff like that. So he had his moments, but with Isolo, like I think it's part of the European flair that he had too. Like a lot of people will remember at the end of the season, we asked him if he wanted the job and he was like, sure, why not, or something like that. You remember that? And everyone took it as like, he doesn't really want to be here. But then as I started to talk to me, they were like, that's part of him, where
Finished.
he's from. Yeah.
He's finished.
Like,
Yeah.
he's not like American. He's not going to fake it. He's like, yeah, I can't wait to get the job.
They
Like,
says he hates small. They hate small talking.
yeah, get to the point.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I picked up on, as he's taken over. I didn't sense, sometimes when a coach is talking, you feel like there's some excuses being built into what they're saying, and then they'll say, but not to make it an excuse or anything.
Right.
But when he was talking last season and talking about, hey, I only got 9 games, you felt it. But the urgency was still there. You can tell there are going to be certain principles that carry over. They're going to play fast. They're still going to want to play fast and things like that. But I think with him having a player background, that's another added perspective that you're going to get. But it's the straight. He's going to shoot it to these guys straight. That's the biggest difference I get from Isolo so far.
Do you think that is a organizational thing regarding the minutes, or do you think that was a Taylor Jenkins thing? Because it did become a deal last year,
did, yeah.
and we just went through it. They didn't have a player in the top 50 in terms of minutes played, and so it's like, are we going to look up and a Tomas Isolo team is playing John Morant 35 minutes a game and Jaren Jackson 35 minutes a game? Or is that an organizational edict to have a bunch of guys keep their minutes lower in the with the end goal being having the healthiest team when it matters most.
Yeah, I think you can say it's a sprinkle, probably a little sprinkle of organization, but without a doubt, that was Taylor Jenkins.
You think so?
Without a doubt, because there was carryover from the places that he had come from. Like you mentioned.
Bud.
You mentioned, Taylor Jenkins not having a player in the top 50. You know who else didn't have a player in the top 50 at the time was Mike Budenholzer. When he was coaching the Bucks, I always used to look and compare the way Taylor Jenkins' rotations look in the Bucks. When Budenholzer had Giannis and he was playing 32 minutes and Ja's playing 31, 32 minutes, and I'm like, why isn't Giannis playing 35? He's not in foul trouble or anything like that. It was the same thing with Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday and all those guys when they had the championship run. So I think that's just kind of a product.
You think that was his philosophy? You don't think that was like a organizational philosophy?
Exactly. Like I said, it might have been some sprinkles from the organization, but we saw when Isolo took over, Ja's minutes ticked up. Edey's minutes drastically went up. Like Edey, I think he didn't touch 30 minutes before Isolo took over, and then he was constantly playing over 30 minutes in games when he wasn't in foul trouble, after that. So definitely a lot of that was coaching.
It seems like it's weird because we had like the 9 games at the end of the season, but it does feel like we're still in like honeymoon. Like all the feedback and every time you like talk to the players or anything, like they're like, oh, it's going to be different, and we really like this guy. And, like, I was even at an event with Wells the other night, and he was effusive in praise about Isolo. And I think that most of these guys, it is kind of odd that he was on the staff, he coached the end of the year and the playoffs, and yet it feels like we have a new coach.
You know what I mean? It is wild. And like,
it's like that didn't even happen.
The back season didn't even happen.
Yeah, because he didn't get much time to put his full touch on it.
There's no way you could.
Yeah, exactly. In that much time. But I think what we're going to see, is him kind of revamp this offense the way he wants it to look. Him revamping the defense the way he wants it to look. From a rotation standpoint, people want to say, how many players? Are they going to be playing 9 guys? Are they going to be playing 10? Is it going to be sprinkled like 11 guys or whatever? All of that is going to be brand new. And it's so interesting to me because when Taylor Jenkins was let go, he's one of the longest tenured coaches in the NBA. So you get used to things. And since I've been here, he's the only coach that I've covered. So it's like you're so used to coming into the season knowing these principles, knowing these identity things that come with the Grizzlies. But this is the time it's going to look completely different offensively, defensively, and like just from a stylistic standpoint of setting like a culture or whatever. Like it's going to be different.
Do you think he has a kind of a model of trying to get 12 and 13 to work together, or 12 and 8? To work together 13. more so than being because last year we saw him like taking turns, right? It was all right. We saw Jaren's numbers go down. You think he has like kind of all right, bro, we got to figure out a way to get these two dudes to work together with this new offense.
Yeah, that's like a big thing with getting a new, face, a new coach here because I just never felt like Taylor really figured that out. Like you mentioned it, but a lot of times when Ja was playing his best, Jaren was off the floor. And it's crazy because if you look at the numbers when they both were on the floor together overall as a team, the team was solid when they both were on the floor. But individual numbers, you go look at when Ja had his best months of the season last season, it was when Jaren had his worst months of the season. You look when Jaren had his best numbers of the season, it was when Ja had his worst numbers of the season. So finding that happy medium, it'll be interesting to see how he gets there because a lot
How are they both great at the same time?
I feel like it's going to be a lot of it's going to be on the progression that Ja takes in his role off the ball because Jaren is proven to be really good on the ball too. And that's the difference. Jaren can play off the ball. We've seen that his whole career, but Jaren has taken a whole nother step and become an elite isolation player. You look at Jaren's isolation numbers; he ranks near the top of the league last 3 seasons. So now it's finding that happy medium where when Jaren has the ball in his hands and he's attacking the rim, Ja still being as creative, as effective in those situations, I think that's going to be the key.
We have talked a lot throughout this summer about just having an awareness of what Ja is doing overseas with that Nike tour and then seeing him on the streams or whatever. And we have chronicled many times, he seems the happiest he has been since his second year. You were in those locker rooms like every night. Nobody could ever pinpoint it. Was it the offense? Was it who knows, right? But that was a guy that they just did not have as the leader of the team, the guy that everybody fed off. Like, he was not happy last year.
Yeah, and you hear things, right? Like, and then there's natural human nature. Like, you at the end of the day, we've seen Ja in a season average 27, 28 points before. Like, people forget that because the last 3 years his numbers haven't really looked like that. But Ja was an all-NBA, like, he was there.
Yes.
And he was on the cusp of being, you know,
superstardom.
Yeah, he was right there. And I think when you go back to last season and you're looking at his numbers and we're looking at, like, I mean, that long stretch where he was struggling to score 20 points.
Yep.
Like, that's got to be frustrating when you've seen these highs where you had 50-point games and you've had stretches where you're consistently getting over 30, and these highs he's had in the playoffs when he's scoring 46, 47 in the playoffs. He was struggling to score 20 points in that system. Like, that's definitely frustrating. People were talking about that or whatever. But, yeah, I think what we saw at the end of last season.
They screwed that up.
Yeah, they did.
We talked about it all year.
They did.
You can't have your best player standing in the corner pissed off playing thumb wars with Mikal Bridges.
They should have.
You know what I mean?
Working off the ball,
whatever
bro.
offense you
They
install.
should have changed that much earlier.
It's great for Santi Aldama, but it's bad for your best player. You know what I mean?
And that's what that dude is. That dude that would put the offense in ain't here no more.
Right.
Nope. Yeah, because
look, they won a lot of games. They were in the 2 seed.
The offense was good, too.
Like,
what was it, an equal opportunity offense?
The offense was good, but it wasn't good for the best player.
You knew at some point, and like I had a story that I was preparing over the course of the season. I had talked to so many people around the league, and the theme of the story was, will this offense work in the NBA? And I was going to drop it right – I mean, not in the NBA, in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I was going to drop it right before the playoffs started, and I had probably 6 NBA players tell me no way. Like –
this is a regular season thing.
It's not going to work.
If we prepare against it,
and
you have got to get. I mean, look. Sometimes it's as simple as you have got to get their best defender off your best player.
Yeah.
And if you're not going to set screens, you have no means to do that.
The merry-go-round offense ain't gonna beat.
Right.
The merry-go-round ain't gonna beat the
well,
best.
And
team,
it did. And look, they were right because we lost to every good team the last 8 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
Like, I mean,
this is what people were saying early in the season.
That is indicative of the playoffs, right? Like they were. It's great against Charlotte.
Yeah. And it maximized.
And in fact, you might score 160 against them.
And to me, it wasn't even just Ja. It's like Zach Edey.
Right.
That was the other big eye opener to me. Zach Edey being at the 3-point line after taking 1 3-pointer in college.
That boy was a trail man. He was a trail man.
Like,
bro.
and that's 2 of your starters.
Yeah.
And you're using them not at the best of their abilities.
Exactly. And that's why it wasn't a surprise when Isolo took over. Those were the 2 players that quickly flipped a lot. And the third player, and we never got to see it, but I feel like Brandon Clark would have thrived too when they flipped the switch. Brandon Clark got hurt, towards the end of Taylor Jenkins' tenure in Portland, so he never got to play, with Isolo. So I think that's going to be something, that we need to watch this year.
Do you think they overreacted roster-wise to losing last year and getting smoked by Oklahoma City?
I don't think.
Because there is a massive roster overhaul, including your third best player going elsewhere.
Yeah, and the thing to me, when you talk about last season and the roster, was there were so many defensive holes. And I think they got to a point where they felt that the system has churned out top 10 defense after top 10 defense over the course of Taylor Jenkins' tenure. But when we got to October and November and a second-round rookie was your primary defender against Luka Doncic, against LeBron James, against Kevin Durant, and he's a really good defender now.
Yes.
But no one else is thinking this is concerning? Like, because when he goes out of the game, now you're bringing a guy in who you had on a 2-way contract the previous year, Scottie Pippen Jr. Now he's guarding those guys. Vince Williams is hurt, and then he came back. He didn't look the same. These were your 2 best defenders on the perimeter last season, and look around the West. You got teams that are going from Anthony Edwards to Jaden McDaniels to Nickeil Alexander-Walker, or OKC with Jalen Williams to Alex Caruso to Cason Wallace, and it's like it's level. So the roster overhaul to me was we got to get this right on the defense. And it was going out and getting a guy in Cedric Cowell with this 7'2" wingspan, going out to get Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who's been there, who's guarded guys in the finals, with the Nuggets, with the Lakers, and been the primary defender on both of those teams.
And I know Orlando fans, there's a lot of people that say he didn't make any shots last year in Orlando. The two things I would say is, A, he has a track record of being a much better shooter than he appeared to be last year. The other thing is, they won games with their defense last year, and he was their best player, right? And Suggs was out, and he was still the guy.
He held it down.
He was still the guy.
Shots, but
He's still the guy that gets the assignment against the other team's perimeter guys.
And he shot the ball. I mean, small sample size, so to speak, but he's 31, 32 years old, so I don't care about it being, from March and April where he shot like 48% from three-point range.
Because he's not 36.
Yeah, and he shot the ball very well at the end of the year. And as you mentioned, you go back to the last 5 seasons, we're talking about a guy who shot 38% from three-point range or better every single year.
Right.
That ain't no small sample size. That's a guy I come in every season, I get my work done.
Well, and if you have Zach Edey is a drop coverage center, right? So you have to have people that can stay in front of people, and you were able to pull it off when you had Dylan and Jaren and Steven Adams.
And Marcus only played 39 games. That's like that.
Killer.
You thought Marcus was going to be that veteran wing defender for you, and he didn't play. Caldwell-Pope, these are his last 4 years. 77 games, 76, 76, 77.
So he plays.
He plays.
I think it's been like that his whole career.
It
so
is.
His COVID years are the only years I think he played less than 70.
He's ever played was 67. Yeah.
67 was
the COVID year,
the bubble
right?
year, yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
And in that year, he shot 41 from Trey, bro.
So you don't think it was you think this is what you should have
to
pivoted to? And the other thing is, and again, we have all expressed, we love Desmond Bane.
For sure.
The deal was too good. And that Phoenix pick might end up being the number 1 pick in the draft. It's got a chance. I mean, betting against Phoenix, and there's a couple teams that hold their picks now over the course of the next couple of years.
I saw those media day photos. Devin Booker looks like he about to cry.
Oh yeah, with Jaylon Green.
He's about to cry in that photo.
I'm sure he is.
He's got to get spooky.
Don't you think it's also better to come into the season the way they are with the roster now than to run it back? Last year, if they had kept, you knew.
Yeah,
you knew. If you roll back the same roster,
John Bane and Jaren isn't good enough.
Do you think, having a bigger wing next to Ja is so much better defensively?
For sure, that's the key.
Yeah, having a bigger wing because we know Ja's not a.
Then you can hide him.
You're not Alex Caruso, but you have a Caldwell Pope. You got Jaylon at the 3. You can put them on people.
Yes. This conversation about winning with small guards, you've been hearing that in the last few years. That's been like a bigger talk. Like you can't win with small point guards. But if you go over the course of history, Steph Curry won. Who does Steph Curry have beside him? 6'7", shooting guard beside him, and the rest of the the rest of the Golden State wings lineup. Whether it was KD, Harrison Barnes, Iguodala, they had jumbo wings playing alongside of him.
Last year, right? Dyson Daniels is guarding the guy instead of Trae Young, right?
Exactly. Like they can have a championship formula with that. So it's like. At the end of the day, even if you go back to the last 2 champions, these are teams that have had stout defenders pretty much across the board. Boston Celtics, they had Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford. And then same thing with OKC, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And then you go across the board. Everybody's clamping.
Yeah.
And when the Grizzlies were last in that big playoff series against the Lakers, the one that was really competitive. You go back to that playoff series, the Lakers were just hunting matches. That's all they were doing. And they were hunting Ja for the most part. But I remember in that series, everyone was saying, why aren't they playing Luke Kennard more? Because, Dylan Brooks wasn't making a shot. It's like, why aren't they playing Luke Kennard more? And it was because they simply couldn't have another guy out there that was going to be hunted the way that he was. And, Dez was okay, but Dez wasn't that next level defender where you're seeing these teams that win championships. They got, their Jalen Wells, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and their Jarens, to kind of protect that player.
Of the new guys, who did you get the best feedback about? Not from this team, but when you're having to write the articles, you're checking in what people think about Jock Landale, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Ty Jerome, right? Yeah. Some of these guys that are coming in. When either you were doing your research or talking to people about who the Grizzlies acquired, who do you feel like you you were enlightened the most about, right? Like what people thought about this guy that had him before.
Yeah, you hear the most about KCP. He's the one that I've heard the most about. You talk to people in Denver. I talk to people, in LA. And
Michael Malone loved him. Like bitched about it all season.
Did he? Loved him, and he's that dirty work guy, but he doesn't carry himself, in a dirty work. Like this guy, he loves hoops. We talking about a dude who played on an ankle monitor.
Yeah,
he did play on
ball his life. He played on an ankle
KCP,
monitor. He really,
man.
but he's gonna give this team, and he's confident. He's very confident. Like I don't know if y'all have heard him talking yet, but he's high on this squad. Like he thinks that they got a good thing here.
Well, and he knows good teams.
Yeah,
because he's been on title teams, right?
Yeah, on a couple of championships. Do you think his because he doesn't seem like I've talked to him before, and he doesn't seem like Marcus is more of like a vocal,
Marcus is
rah
born
rah,
for it.
finger in your face. You know what I'm saying? Paul,
Yeah.
like kind of raw. Is KC? You get the vibe that KCP is, or he's just like I'm a lead by example kind of guy.
Yeah, I feel it's more lead by example, but it's also like with Derrick Rose when he was here. So
Yeah.
Derrick Rose I felt like he was a leader too, but it was very different. It's different ways to be leaders. You don't always got to be the loudest guy. Derrick Rose just had that aura where it's like I've done what you guys are trying to do, and in a way, Contavious Caldwell-Pope can say, look at my hand, look on my fingers. You're gonna see 2 big shiny rings. So when he talks, when he speaks up, or the way he carries himself, they're gonna gravitate to that.
Look at KCP, man.
We have gotten enthused
Shout out 12
by
too,
listening. Jaron keeps trying to drop breadcrumbs.
That
he's going to be okay.
You hear him, right?
He does.
I've been telling you.
And even you went out to the camp.
Yeah.
And he's like, he keeps saying, like, I think people are going to like
People
the
are gonna
news
be really
and
happy,
whatever.
yeah.
People are going to be. So, I mean, we're now of the expectation that Jaren Jackson Jr. is going to be
for sure
able to play, and we're not even going to have to worry about that opening night.
Yeah.
Any ideas on the Edey thing?
I've heard good things about Zach.
Really?
I've heard good things about Zach.
Like that it might not be January when we're...
It's not going to be January. Not going to be January. Not going to be January unless something unforeseen
like
happens
a
from now.
setback.
Yeah,
a setback.
But what do you think is the best case scenario?
Best case scenario for me is
no
probably,
chance opening night.
No chance. He's already been pretty much ruled out.
Thanksgiving?
I think so.
Really?
He can be back by then.
Oh wow,
he can be back. Because
his slate right now is like this, like Christmas, like late December, mid-December Eve.
Like I think somewhere.
But you're getting good feedback about
definitely good feedback. This is not a situation where I don't think it's going to turn into something where we're talking about him missing 30, 40 games.
And Cedric Howard is fine.
Cedric Howard's good. Yep.
Brandon Clark is fine.
Brandon Clark's good. Yep.
Okay, so
both of them.
You're going into the Edey's the only one.
Yeah.
If we're not going to worry about Jaren.
Right.
Then Edey's really the only one that we've got to kind of worry about, right?
And I don't think you have to worry too much about. Like I think in camp, he'll be doing something. He won't be probably full up and down with the guys, but he'll be off to the side doing some stuff. So like he's going to be working. He's not going to be immobile. Like Zach Edey is probably further along. Than
we were having a discussion before you got in here, and I was like, "Look, man," I was like, "Forget we don't." All right, we'll just ask you.
Yeah.
So,
I know how this is gonna go.
I said I think it's gonna be Coward and Pope at the wings.
Oh boy,
I did, and then Jaren and Landau.
What you think? I said Jaylon and KCP.
You think it'll be Jaylon and KCP?
I think it'll start off Jaylon and KCP.
Okay,
I think it'll start now. December, some point maybe. I think Cedric Coward will probably.
He's the 10th pick in the draft.
And
you
hope,
but you hope it's because he's
I don't think they're
good.
gonna throw him in the water.
You don't think so?
Throw him in the
like
deep
that.
end. You can't throw him in the deep end of the
It
water.
depends on what he looks like in training
now,
camp in the preseason.
if he comes out in training
yeah.
camp, he's just smoking dudes. Then
right. I mean, they did it with Keegan Murray and with the Kings.
Yeah.
They've done it with. I mean, when you're a lottery pick. They try to fit you in
he's
there.
Gonna
they did it with Zion Williams, for God's sake.
I think they do. I think they love what the Jaylon did last year, though. Like whether it's like on offense, defense, like just off season, just being the guys working. Also, I think the dude grew some more. But I think it's
he's bigger too.
Yeah, he's bigger, like stature wise. I think they love what he does. Like they just throw him in there.
So what we were saying is, look, you know for sure, like Brandon Clark's playing, and Sandy Aldama's playing, and Jalen Wells is playing, and Ty Jerome is playing, and. Scottie Pippen Jr.
Yep.
We'd imagine is going to play. We're already down the list, and so now we're
it gets real crumbled on the wing.
But what I'm saying is we're down to like Vince and Gigi and
it's only room for one.
Like
probably.
I'm saying, if you're banking on somebody before we even start training camp, you know what I mean? If we're saying we're trying to figure out who's going to get minutes for this team, and when you get to 10 and 11 that you are certain are going to get minutes, then it's hard to figure out. Like, all right, who's getting these other
This is That's when you kind of just say,
who would you bank on? Who would you bank on the most? Would you bank on Gigi the most? I mean, we're a year removed from thinking.
Cedric?
Yes.
Between Gigi and Vince.
I think Vince is fully healthy now.
Yeah, Vince is fully healthy.
He wasn't healthy last year at all.
Vince is healthy,
and we thought he was going to be a starter.
Yeah. I've heard good things about him this summer too, just from a health standpoint. Like
Gigi's got
game,
braids and a tat.
He's tatted now, bro. He used the VC, Damichael.
He used the VC.
He used the VC, bro. He used the VC. And into another thing he did all season, what I thought was smart.
Yeah,
he hung out with Jaylon.
Yeah,
he picked up game from Jaylon because he know how productive Jaylon was last year.
Yeah,
let me align myself with somebody who's been productive, who they see in the positive light. So it's like, if Gigi has a little breakout, bro, don't be surprised.
Well, and here's the other thing. Do you think this is a coach that's going to play 11 or 12 like the last coach? Like there might just be 9 that play on a regular basis, right?
I feel like it's
if the minutes go up, there ain't as much
the minutes.
time.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I feel like the minutes are going to go up, so it's a natural math game. I think it's just going to be probably 9 or 10. Probably 9. I call it 9.5 sometimes, where coaches will play 10 in the first half,
right?
And then somebody will get pulled out in the second half when you kind of shorten it a little bit. Probably that type of situation.
This is much more like it was 3 or 4 years ago, though, which is a better. Yeah. When we're having the arguments of who's not going to get to play and it's a good player,
that's where you want to be.
That's where, right? That's a much better discussion of who's your 8th best player. Oh God, right?
Yeah.
Like I mean, you're in a better spot than that. What are the things you care about most regarding training camp, like learning about them and what it's, because it will probably be more revelatory than preseason.
Oh, for sure.
And training camp will.
Anytime, like when you talk to the guys and they say, "Oh, this player's showing this or this player's showing that," it usually turns out to be true. Like I go back and listen, and like, "Hey, this is the guy that's kind of having, like last year." You know, Jake LaRavia kind of was like a buzz name, and Jake LaRavia had the best year of his NBA career. You know, it didn't work out technically in Memphis. He got traded, whatever, but he had the best year of his NBA career. He had his best year in Memphis.
Yep.
So it seemed justified, you know, looking back on it. And so I'm always looking for those breakout guys. Like, who's going to step in camp and they're like, oh, he put the work in this summer. But we just talked about Isolo. So I don't want to say too much on that end, but I feel like schematically – I really want to see what they look like and want to hear about what they look like, especially defensively, because I feel like everyone in Memphis has been trained for years, and we know why, because the grit and grind era was always the question. Because with this era, the offense has always been the bigger question, but you've always had strong defenses pretty much over the course of that time, and people in Memphis are trained to, the defense, you know, the offense is where we need to get our money. But now, after we just saw Taylor Jenkins kind of have a strong defensive system, like you can argue about it or whatever, but at the end of the day, the results were the results. They put out top 10 defenses pretty much every year, outside of the injury-riddled year, and I think they were 12th or something last year in his first year. But defensively, how is Isolo going to make this thing look different? We know with Taylor Jenkins, it was more I want to take away high percentage, you know, corner three-pointers, and I want to take away the paint. What will Isolo prioritize in taking away? You know, what will that look like? Will they switch more? Will they be playing, you know, like more drop coverage or whatever the case may be? Will he trust Zach Edey defensively more? I think we got a sense that he will, but will that continue to be the case, whereas Taylor Jenkins didn't seem to trust Zach Edey? So it's like, what will the defense look like? Because that's the one area while we're saying the offense should improve, like the personnel is better defensively, but I don't know what the defense is going to look like yet.
Right. Nobody does.
Yeah, exactly.
No. I mean, you have a great wing defender.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Wells.
Yeah.
Like KCP is a bona fide great wing defender.
Yeah, and you got to do like who Jaylon can learn from KCP and Cedric can learn from KCP and all the dudes can learn from.
Yeah.
Like, yo, how do you get to where you are? So I'm excited, bro. Like I said, people saying that they more excited than what people think, Vernon.
Yeah.
I'm getting excited having this
Do
conversation.
you get that sense?
For sure, because
you do.
It's like a refresh level.
Because it's something new.
Yeah,
we
it's
kind
different.
of knew what we had, and it wasn't good enough.
Taylor was the coach this year. People going in thinking like, man, You know, like it'll be more up in the air because people get tired of the same problems over and over.
Right.
And
so something
they
new, something different.
Exactly. That's what it is.
New product on the floor, man. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
First preseason game, we lit.
Well, and also the most excited somebody that we've been for a rookie in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the Edie thing was exciting last year, but like
this different.
This guy has
Because we haven't even seen him play basketball.
I tell you, he's like Bigfoot, man. Like right now, he's like it's this mystique. Like,
Yes.
no one's seen him shoot a jump
Right.
shot with a Grizzlies warm up on.
No.
Like,
and the idea of him like fulfilling, like if he became a star,
and you hope he is starting by the end of the year because it's undeniable.
Yes.
It's not that anybody else is like not
Yeah,
good
you
or
gotta
is
make it.
disappointed. You hope
Yeah.
it's because he's just been undeniable.
Be cold, bro.
He's
Yeah.
that good in practice.
Yeah,
that good in
for sure.
games.
I want to ask you because you brought up the defense thing because we use it in like the last couple of years. The defense thing took a long time.
Yeah.
Like, we're always like bitching
At the beginning of the year.
complaining like, yo,
Yep.
why are too many teams shooting 80% from three at the beginning of the season? Like, hopefully that's one of the
it
things.
did
That's,
always happen.
you know what I'm
Every
saying?
year.
Every
Every
year it's
year.
like,
Every year.
why are teams shooting 70% from three against us? So hopefully that's the thing that's probably going to, right? Like,
Yeah,
because
like-
it is such a new thing.
See, that's the thing. Like, there were so many trends, but like, I feel like it's going to be a little different,
Yeah.
you know, now because the way they guarded the 3-point line under Taylor was a little different. Like, you look at who had so many dudes had career nights against the Grizzlies.
Don't remind us.
Derrick Jones, Herb Jones,
Don't remind us, bro.
Rui in the playoffs. That's the one nobody wants to talk about. But like, all these dudes had career nights because part of the defense was we're going to make that guy beat us, and like, we're going to disrespect the fact that he's an NBA player. Like, we're just going to leave him there. And they paid for it a lot. I mean, they won some games sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, especially I think I can remember a couple Herb Jones games where they left them open and won some games, but it burned them a lot, especially in the playoffs.
So you get the sense, because we were having this discussion a little bit earlier, right? I do get a lot of, how are the Grizzlies going to be this year? Are we going to be okay this year? Like there is a sentiment that they got rid of their third best player, and
But
they're
it's-
not
yeah.
going to be better because they got rid of their third best player,
That's-
right?
yeah,
Like, I mean,
yeah.
it is it's a thing that there are people that think, and certainly my mom is still mad that they traded Desmond Bain.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
She
feel
loves
it.
Desmond Bain.
Yeah,
like,
bro. I
he
hear
was
it.
a beloved figure here,
There's
right?
a lot
For
of
sure.
there's a lot of
He
in
did a
the
lot of great
female
things.
community. They're also sad they traded him with Desmond Bain.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, Bain being gone, you still get the sense that, like, generally people are like, the unknown / new coach provides an amount of excitement that that overwhelms the, oh God, they got rid of Desmond Bain.
Yeah, for sure. And like, for me, I think of basketball a lot in the standpoint of I try to think about the game over the names. You know, at the end of the day, I could say who are the 5 best players of all time, and you make a starting lineup of those 5 best players. In my mind, I would like to believe that I could make a lineup that could compete with that lineup with 5 players who are really good, but they're comparable in skill sets.
Yeah.
And that's what you look for. I think that's what the Grizzlies are aiming for. It's not about having 3 players in the top 50 in the NBA and going for it. It's about having a roster where, okay, we got Ja Morant. Let's get one of the best screen setters in the NBA. Let's get a strong rebounder in Zach Edey. It's like, okay, we got Jaren Jackson Jr. We need someone who's a great rebounder alongside of him. We got, Ja Morant in the backcourt. Let's put 2 wings beside him that can really guard on the perimeter. So it's like flanking these guys. And then I think I've heard y'all talking about it and a lot of people talking about it. Like, I just think Ja's going to have a crazy year.
Yeah.
I really do.
I feel it in my veins too, D. Mike.
I really don't see how it doesn't happen. I
feel
really
it in my
think
veins.
Ja.
The only thing that matters to me is health.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's
if
it.
he stays
He's gotta-
healthy,
yeah,
he's
he's
gonna.
just gotta play.
They're good when he plays.
We know what he is.
Ja's gonna go crazy.
We know what he is.
I think I think him and Jaren.
All NBA
averaged-
is easy, I
yeah,
think.
all
Like-
NBA. He averaged like 28, and then Jaren averaged like 21. And we. I feel it in my bones. I
The
feel
thing-
it right here. I feel it.
The thing about
It's
Ja,
gonna be good.
man, is like he's unselfish to a fault sometimes. Most people don't know this because he
Yep.
looks like a scoring guard.
Right.
But y'all, he's a he'll tell you, pass first guy. And if you watch him play, there are a lot of moments where that's the case, but in a way with Dez kind of being removed from the picture.
There's no pass first.
You gotta score.
Yes.
He's gonna still shoot. He's gonna pass the rock, but you're passing it to spot up guys for the most part. Now you're not passing it to a guy
Well, you
who's gonna
do
get
need
busy.
a third guy that can get you 20 points.
Yeah. Can you do it collectively?
That's a question.
Not
there.
on average. I'm saying, who is the other guy?
Can you do it collectively?
That's the question.
Of course, you could do it collectively, but you still have to have a third guy that can get you 20. Right.
Yeah.
And one night it might be Ty Jerome, and one night it might be this guy.
Yeah,
one night
Santi
but I
or
mean,
whoever,
you are going to have to find somebody that on a regular basis can score for you.
And also, if your plan is, which there obviously is, to make the playoffs, what happens when they box and elbows Ja?
Yes.
Like,
Kick it
they're
to
going to
KCP.
do that.
Yep.
Those guys got to make shots,
Jaylon.
or Ja's got to show that he can up his 3-point percentage. Big
and
time.
one of those guys, if it's Jalen Wells and Kentavious Caldwell Pope, if it's Cedric Coward, somebody's got to become an efficient secondary playmaker because of what you just said. Because teams are eventually going to say, let's not let Ja, beat us as a playmaker. And someone else like Desmond Bane, we saw it. He would have 10 assist games out of nowhere because teams focused on Ja like that. Somebody's got to be able to get you 6 or 7.
And respectfully, Jaren does not pass the ball. So
We're not
considering him
that's
a
not
playmaker.
Jaren's strength at all.
Jaren's
so.
not. The dude catches the ball and looks straight that way. So
That's not Jaren's strength, man.
As long as he
I hope
makes
he's
it.
hearing this right now.
Yeah, as long as he makes
he knows
it.
you don't pass the ball.
What
do you mean? I hope he's hearing this.
He's seen his
breaking news.
That's not breaking news to
assist
him.
numbers. He knows.
He knows he got to get better at when the double team comes. Because that's the thing.
He's
last
talked
year,
about it,
teams feel like look, when he makes that one dribble, go double. So I think that's one thing he worked on this offseason before he got hurt. But it's like, how do I find different ways that when that double comes, all right, steady my dribble, let the dude go away. They worked on some stuff, so hopefully he gets better.
I also think last thing, I do think it's interesting that they're going out of town to do the training camp. And when we had Tony in here on Tuesday, he's like, I always liked that. I liked it a lot.
Camp?
Yes, non-home training camp. He
Yeah.
thought that was much better for a team and a player. I thought that was interesting.
I get that sense too.
Yeah.
Like last year, especially.
Get to be around each other. They don't have to mess with their families. I'm serious.
I mean, they like they far right down the street.
Huh?
They 3 hours away.
No, I'm saying, but they don't have like any responsibility except for the basketball and the training and
And
the
getting to know your guys.
recovery.
Yeah.
And then hanging out with the other guys.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And getting to know
Are you
them
going
all.
whole time?
Yeah, I'll be there the whole time.
Wow. All right.
Hey, turn on Demo. Wait, before you go, I got to ask him. I got to settle the debate between all of us.
What's up?
The Wemby Ant conversation. Who you got?
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Ant easily.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Let's go,
Ant
Demo.
easily. Ant easily. Wemby, not yet, man.
You got to win something.
No,
Do something, bro.
No,
You
here's
gotta
what we're
do
going to do. No.
something.
Hold on now. Hold on. Because you guys are turning this into something it wasn't.
That's what's happening.
For this team,
Yeah.
if you could have either of those two guys,
What?
you're lying if you would say it.
Anthony Edwards.
You're-
Who's the
you're
third
crazy.
scorer?
You're
You just
crazy.
said you need a
The
third
third scorer. He could be our number one scorer.
I mean, of course, but
He would
you
be
have
our
3
wing.
scorers.
He would
for
be
sure.
our wing
That
scorer.
perimeter
No
defender.
one would ever score a basket if we had Jared and Victor Wembanyama. Ever! He did not score.
That's fair.
No point.
That is
You
fair.
just said we need a third scorer,
There
bro.
would be no. What do you think Wemby doesn't score?
Yeah, but come on, bro.
What?
He scored.
Give me Ant, the perimeter defender, the 3-point
No
shooter.
one would ever score.
Come on,
And
bro.
he fits better. He's gonna talk.
Oh.
He's gonna have that swagger.
Yeah,
Memphis
he
gonna
fits
love him.
in.
Memphis gonna love
Get
him.
Wemby, Monk sitting in the cross. Come on,
Oh, yeah.
man. Look, show me something, bro. Show me something, bro.
I agree that he is ranked too high. I am only making the argument that if we lined him up on the wall, I'm not sure he goes past 5.
That's
I mean, it's
fair.
because he's like 7'8", bro.
I know.
It's like a
You
creative
would,
player.
You would feel ridiculous. If I lined him up on a wall, you would feel ridiculous taking Anthony Edwards over
like
this
I
guy.
told you,
He's going to look like a child standing next to this guy.
You can dunk without jumping.
I play 2K, bro,
that's-
and everybody's making
Yeah.
the Wemby bill, and everybody's complaining because it's like, yo, you can't stop the Wemby
It's
bill.
the cheat code.
It's the cheat code in the game. Like, you can't contest a shot. You can't do anything. He blocks
But
everything.
that's real life, too. That's not a 2K build.
There is the.
Oh, why you keep
Oh,
doing
wow.
that?
Oh wow.
This guy can't even get a shot off on him.
Who can?
Come on, bro. Jalen, you got to stop doing this, bro. You've done this twice.
He blocked his dunk. He blocked his 3.
By the way, Ant, what are you doing? You just
Right, you just gonna rise up
walk
over him?
like he's not 7'5"?
All right, we're going to catch up with you when you're at training camp. Thank you to Michael.
for sure.
All right, Brian Edwards from Vegas Insider is going to join us. We'll be back into this. Chris Vernon Show.
The NBA announced their dunk of the year yesterday. It was voted on by the fans, and it went to Ja Morant for his double clutch through Porzingis and Derek White. The call of it was excellent. That game we hung on to for a long time last season, but it was a spectacular dunk.
Tune in to the Jessica Benson Show with CJ Hurt live every weekday at 8 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
You ready? I've been ready. What are we waiting for?
You want to be where you think the University of Memphis belongs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what the next step is?
I think we're positioned, we're ripe for success. And so what I don't want to do is make an intermediate move if it's not going to position us well. And so my job is to make sure when that opportunity presents itself and the circumstance is right, that Memphis is prepared 100% to take advantage of it.
The Gary Parrish Show, live on weekdays at 10 a.m. on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app.
Kroger shoppers and Grizz fans. Want exclusive last-minute discounted ticket deals texted straight to you? Sign up with the new Kroger Buzzer Beater deal. Fans can sign up by texting Grizz to 636-479 or visit your local Kroger store in the Delta Division and scan the QR code. By signing up, you agree to receive recurring automated promotional and personalized marketing text messages from the Memphis Grizzlies. Consent is not a condition of any purchase. Message frequency varies. Message and data rates may apply.
Sonic Radio. Welcome back to Sonic RNDIO. That spells radio with me, the CIO. This just in, the new Sonic $1.99 menu lets you build a crave-worthy meal for just $1.99 an item. Whether that's a creamy shake, crispy tots, or a quarter-pound double cheeseburger. This just out. Ostriches. They're mean, not very cute, and in my opinion, way too big for a bird. Don't miss the Sonic Fun 99 menu. 5 items, always $1.99. Live free, eat Sonic.
Tax not included. See menu for details.
Welcome back to the Chris Vernon Show on YouTube at Grind City Media and the official Grind City Media app. Now, back to your host, Chris
On one morning
Vernon.
bright and clear, my old folks and I drew near, just a village down in sunny Tennessee. I'd been speeding on that train that would bring me back again to that girl I left in sunny Tennessee. I could hear those voices singing as she bid farewell to me. Far across the fields of cotton, my old homestead I could see. As the moon rose in its glory, then I told my saddest story of the girl I left in sunny Tennessee. Now the train drew up at last, old familiar.
Couple orders of business. Get ready for the new season of the Grizzlies with the Media Day show, presented by Ford and your Mid-South Ford dealers. Tune in live this Monday at 10:30. You can hear from Grizzlies players as they sit down with your favorite GCM talent. Catch all the action on Grind City Media's app, YouTube channel, anywhere else you can find the podcast. Also, want to give you a heads up about the open practice. Open practice is going to be presented by the Tennessee Lottery. It's free admission for all fans. Saturday, October 4th. Mark that down on your calendar. 1 p.m. at FedEx Forum. Watch your favorite players compete in live practice and skills competitions. And this season, you could start the season off with opening night tickets available for just $9.01 if you are at the FedEx Forum box office during the open practice. Visit Grizzlies.com today to reserve your tickets today and tip off the hoop season with the Grizzlies. So a couple big things coming up.
I think the garage sales that day too, bro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, they'll do a little garage sale once a year.
Yeah. Same day as the open practice?
I think it is. Let me look it up. Make
Dig
sure.
it. All right. Brian Edwards from VegasInsider.com joins us weekly. Joins us now. Brian! Sorry I'm late, man.
No problem. No problem. Sorry, I had my first losing season or weekend of the season last week.
I was only going to make you apologize for Illinois. That's it.
Yeah, I won't be fading.
Is that the last time we will ever bet against Kirk Cignetti? I think it is.
I had to write 100 times on the chalkboard Sunday morning. Never fade Cignetti.
Lesson learned. Beat him by 60. Can you believe that Fox Big Noon kickoff is going to Illinois? I'm like, what?
Right after that, right?
I know, right? It's got to be the most depressed fan base ever.
I mean, wow. I mean, at least I didn't have to watch the game. I just kept seeing the scores, and I'm like, okay, that's not in the rotation.
Yeah, that was brutal. All right, let's get to it. What's your favorite game this weekend?
Let's go South Carolina at home to Kentucky, -5.5. So the main thing on this handicap for me is that we've got Cutter Boley starting at quarterback for Kentucky. Now, he does have 2 starts to his credit, but this is his first career road start, and it's at night at South Carolina where, they get as loud as anybody in the country, especially at night. Now, Kentucky is coming off the open date, but I thought South Carolina played a lot better last week, especially offensively. Sellers had 302 passing yards, 2 touchdowns without an interception, and a couple of young guys had breakout games. Redshirt freshman wide receiver Ventravius Jacobs, 7 catches, 128 yards and 1 touchdown, and true freshman Brian Rowe, 3 catches, 50 yards and 1 touchdown. And South Carolina has beaten Kentucky 3 in a row, both straight up and against the spread. So I'll lay 5.5 with the Gamecocks.
All right, South Carolina -5.5 against Kentucky. All right, what's the next game?
I'm going to go, I got 54.5 on the over for LSU Ole Miss, but it's 55.5 now. I like it up to 56, which is obviously a key number. So the over's 3-1 for Ole Miss. The under is 3-1 for LSU, but last time I checked, Clemson and Florida were not scoring a whole lot of touchdowns, and the Gators the Gators moved up and down the field against LSU. Lagway just threw 5 interceptions. So I'm not completely sold on LSU's defense. And Trinidad Chambliss, I mean, I like Austin Simmons a lot, but I think we've got a new QB1 in Oxford. Chambliss, 2 starts, 719 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 195 rushing yards, 2 tutties, 5.4 yards per carry. I like the over, but I also like Ole Miss. And if you can get -120 or 125 on the money line, I would do that before -1.5.
Didn't Lane Kiffin tweet out that we should take the over?
Yeah, now that was in a reply to Trey Wallace's tweet about his daughter dating Whit Weeks, the star linebacker for LSU.
And he said take the over?
Yeah, I don't know if that had anything to do with the duration of the daughter-Weeks relationship or just that he was going to light Weeks' defense up.
Probably both.
What do we think Trinidad Chambliss 50-1 to win the Heisman? Now that Mateer is gone for the season.
Are you really doing this?
Hold on.
We can do
Hey,
this.
Brian, in your expert opinion, is there a worse ticket to hold than Roser's Austin Simmons Heisman ticket?
And maybe the DJ Lagway one.
The Lagway.
The Lagway one, maybe. Okay, forget it. Or my Rayola, which is what we can have a crap off.
Yeah. Well, hold on now. Rayola's 11-1 TDINT.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, he ain't built for it.
They can't win a big game.
No.
I know. You're right.
They can't win a big game.
Do you want me to tell you what their record? Because I got it written in my Phil Steele mag on their page.
It's I know. 0-1,000.
All right, in their last 50 one-possession games. Oh wait, I'm sorry. The Cincinnati, they got to win in a one-possession game. So they are now 12-39. Their last 51 one-possession games.
My God.
How bad is that?
Bill Callahan is rolling over in his grave, and he's not even dead.
It might go all the way back to his tenure.
Yeah, I think it does. Hit Bo Pelini and Bill Callahan and Scott Frost.
Mike Riley.
It's been a freaking
Seriously,
graveyard.
do you know who the Heisman favorite is right now?
Huh?
Fernando Mendoza.
It is Fernando Mendoza. Mateer dropped all the way to 80-1 since he's going to miss like a month. It's Mendoza 7-1, Dante Moore plus 850, Carson Beck 12-1, Gunnar Stockton 13-1, and then Joey Aguilar is 14-1, along with Jeremiah Smith.
Wow.
So, hey, I saw Mateer at 100-1 at FanDuel yesterday, and I almost think that's worth a play.
What are you talking about? He's getting surgery.
Hold on, time out. Stay with me here.
No.
They're off this week. They play Kent State at home. He missed the Texas game. He could maybe be back October 18th at South Carolina.
What?
And then but listen to all the big games he's got.
No, Brian, he is not going to be back October 18th if he's getting surgery on his hand.
His throwing hand, too.
Yesterday.
I don't care what they say. I don't care. If he's getting surgery on the hand, he is not coming back. Mark my words.
But what if they're in the Natty race and he has good games November 1st at Tennessee, then at Alabama, then Missouri? Who knows?
I'm saying he's not playing in those games.
You don't think he'll be back by November 1st?
Zero chance. If he is getting surgery on his throwing hand, no way. No way. What are we acting like this in the 1920s? Like, we know about this stuff. You can't get your hand cut on and repaired and come back in 3 weeks. This is asinine.
November 1st is 5 weeks.
I understand. It's also hand surgery on his throwing hand.
It's also a 100-1 ticket, and I'm okay with putting $10 on it.
It should be $1 billion to 1.
All right. Okay.
And I love John Mateer, but that's ridiculous. Recovering from hand surgery in a month.
The streets are saying, they said Jared Goff played with his injury 8 days after he had it.
No.
There we go, Devin. There we go, Devin.
Let me double check it. Let me double check it. Y'all keep talking.
You're telling me he got surgery.
Go double check it, bro. Hold on.
I disagree.
Let's see.
When did Jared Goff get hand surgery?
Let me see. I got you. Give me a second, bro. Undergoes let's see. Jared Goff underwent surgery on his broken and dislocated right thumb on Monday, 2020. He got hurt, and he played in the playoff game 8 days later.
Hey,
and he was 1 for 25 with 5 interceptions. I'm kidding.
Hey, Roser, put $5 on that Mateer. Right. I'll reimburse you if you lose it. Put $5 on that 80-1.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put 10 on Chambliss.
He missed week 17.
Oh, there you go.
He played the next playoff game. He missed week 17 and played the week after that. So he missed 1 game, maybe.
Hey, the on
Jared
three
Goff
guy.
might be built for it though, bro. It depends on how you have built for it though.
It's also the playoffs.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true. They can shoot that hand up.
That seems crazy.
They can't shoot it up.
All right. Maybe thumb surgery's not as bad as I thought.
Or maybe it is. I'm not acting like I'm a doctor. And I didn't stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night either.
Yeah, all right. All right, so we got South Carolina. We got Ole Miss. We got the Ole Miss LSU over. What else we got?
All right, let's go. All right, by the way, great win by Memphis last week. But let's go Arkansas's team total over 29.5. They have scored 52, 56, 35, and 31. And, they self-destructed like 3 second-half drives. Could have had a lot more than 31 last week. And Notre Dame is 118 in the country in scoring defense, giving up an average of 32.7. They gave up 30 to Purdue last week. And I also like Jeremiah Love's over 97.5. I've seen the rushing yards prop anywhere from 97.5 to 100.5. You guys just saw Memphis rush for more than 300 yards against Arkansas's pitiful run defense. So Arkansas team total over 29.5. Jeremiah Love over rushing yards up to like 100.5.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm looking at a day ago. It says Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer will miss about a month after suffering a broken bone in his throwing hand on Saturday.
Now, Tamil reported that it had something to do with the thumb. Now, I mean, I think there's been some conflicting because OU's statement didn't specify anything.
Yeah, it said the guy that he got the surgery from worked on Drew Brees, Steph Curry, and Mike Trout. All 3 of those guys. Sounds like
he's a magician.
Yeah, right. Who knows? Yeah, it doesn't really say anything after that.
Yeah, Jared Goff, he said, it's 2 weeks after he went after it. So if he's built like Jared Goff at all, he might be back way sooner.
Well, and also we don't know if it was the same thing.
Yeah. Let's see.
Is it a broken bone?
Yeah, we don't know.
Broken bone's going to take some time to heal, brother. All right. We got Arkansas over 29.5. So we got South Carolina, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Ole Miss, LSU over, Arkansas team total over 29.5, and you like Love's rushing number over. All right, what else we got? Anything else in college?
Well, not really. I'm waiting on the ACC injury report because there's a couple games I might be interested in, but I'm kind of unsure on some injuries. So let's go to NFL.
Well, then I got to get your thoughts on the big ones then, because you stayed away. Sure. You stayed away from some of the big games. What are you thinking about Penn State, Oregon?
If you're getting 3 and a hook, I lean Oregon. Now, Dante Moore. He did get some road starts at UCLA as a true freshman a couple years back. I mean, it's a tough environment to go into. Big games, James Franklin, I'm getting a field goal and a hook. I mean, because I think Oregon's got as good a talent, if not better. And James Franklin doesn't win big games. So I lean. I don't think I'm going to bet it, but I picked Oregon in my contest.
How about Ohio State? It's, I think, a shorter number than most people thought. I think I saw where this is only the 3rd time where a number 1 team has been laying this few points against an unranked team.
Yeah, it's like 8.
Yeah, I'm seeing 7.5.
Oh,
pop
it's
up
gone
some
down.
places,
Okay.
right? So Washington, Ohio State.
I like this Damon Williams kid, the quarterback for Washington. Now, I don't know if they can hang with him like from, the rest of the positions, but I think this Williams kid can make plays. Is this Ohio State's first road game, I think? Yes, it is. Ohio State's had 2 weeks to prepare, though.
Mm-hmm.
But Washington had a cakewalk last week, 159-24. Man, this quarterback's good. I mean, if you guys hadn't seen him, y'all are going to like this guy. He's really good. So I picked Washington in my contest, but I think my line was 8.5.
Gotcha. That's like going down. What about the other huge one that you stayed away from, Georgia, Bama?
Well, my brain is saying Georgia, but I don't bet Georgia against Alabama. Alabama's won 9 of the last 10, and they would have. I mean, I know it's woulda, coulda, shoulda, but if Jamison Williams doesn't blow his knee out in the second quarter of that game or late first quarter, and Mechie it blew his knee out when they beat the mud out of him 3 or 4 weeks before, Georgia would be on a 10-game losing streak to these guys. Alabama just owns them. So I did pick Georgia in my contest, but I'm not betting on it. I'm not betting. Well, it was 2.5. It was 2.5. They made me. I mean, they're begging for me to
and you're just figuring they got the game at home, and who knows about Georgia or who knows about Bama yet, really?
They're begging you to take Georgia, aren't they? Doesn't it seem like it?
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm not as down as, again, we'll find out about Bama this week. That's the deal. We're going to find out about Alabama this week because Georgia was certainly gettable against Tennessee, and I have given Bama a little bit of a break because I think Florida State is absolutely awesome. Oh!
Right.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So I'm giving them a break.
Beat Bama with the run.
Yep.
Like Castellanos only threw 14 passes. They ran the ball, and they do like all kinds of these crazy ways they run the ball, misdirection.
Gus Malzahn, bro.
But Georgia only averaged 3.6 yards a carry against Tennessee. They did not run the ball like crazy on Tennessee, and they don't run the ball that way. They don't do all this crazy trick misdirection stuff. Like we're going to line up pro-style offense, and we're going to try to run the ball right at you. And
fair enough.
We'll see. And Bama gets Keenan back and Jam Miller back. So
all right.
I agree with Roser there, but I will say Stockton impressed me a lot.
Yeah.
At the
he made some big throws.
He did
big throws when it mattered most. That's for sure.
And he had the cojones to go deep on that 4th down, and it was right in the basket.
Yeah. All right. So we got South Carolina, Ole Miss, LSU over, Arkansas team total over. Are your favorites in college football? Anything in the pros?
Yeah, so Jaylon Hurts, anytime touchdown, as always, minus 140. He's scored in 6 games in a row. And then I just love everything Lions, especially the team total over 27.5. So in their last 5 home games, they've scored 52, 31, 31 again, 42, and 34. And then they only scored 23 on Thanksgiving Day against the Bears, but the 3 home games before that, they scored 52, 52 again, and 42. So they've scored at least 31 in 8 of their last 9 home games, and they've scored 42 or more in 5 of their last 9 home games. They're a juggernaut offensively at home. I know Cleveland's defense is good, but that's why we're getting this number at less than 28. And in Cleveland's only road game this year, they gave up 41 to Baltimore. So that's my favorite on the Lions. But I think you can bet the Lions any way you want. I really like the first half, -5.5. I like it for the game as long as it doesn't go north of 10.
You think we're getting the good number because of what the Browns did against the Packers?
100%.
Yeah, that's fair.
That was the
weirdest. That was the weirdest outcome of the year so far.
Oh, and look, last week was not good for me, but it would have been way worse if not for that Eagles miracle cover. I'm always on the wrong side of those. I was on the right side of that one.
Oh, buddy, I was on the wrong side of the friggin' Auburn thing.
Ooh,
disaster.
Ouch. You know what, man?
The word. That was the word. I literally had 6.5.
Oh.
It was the word. It was terrible. To lose on a safety and it be the 10th sack, I'm like, just throw the ball into the dirt, you idiot.
Right? And just throw them. They have got to target Cam Coleman more. Now, I know on our NFL box scores, we can see the targets, and we can't on college, so I don't know how many times they targeted him. But target that guy 15 times. Force feed him like Carson Beck did Brock Bowers, Kyle Trask did Kyle Pitts. Force feed him. He is so good.
Yeah, so good. All right, so you like the Lions, and you like their team total, and you like the Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. You got anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to go the Rams. Now, hopefully, I got a clean 3. Hopefully, you can get, if you – I mean, it's 3.5 everywhere now. Hopefully, you can buy it. If not, I still like it. Look, the Colts are off to a great start, but 2 of those teams were bad teams. They were very fortunate to beat Denver at home.
Vernon's favorite games.
What?
The graphic said Vernon's top 3 favorite games. Look, I like this too, so that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Rams bounce back. I mean, I think they'll.
All right.
I think they take care of business.
Oh, good. I need a Colts loss. I have Colts losses in a skins pool that I'm in, and it's been the bane of my existence with them being 3-0 and Danny Dimes.
They punted one time.
Danny Dimes being good. It's been the worst.
Punted one
hey,
time.
I feel like I'm throwing out way too many player props these days, but I got one more. Jackson Dart over 35.5 rushing yards. All right, first off, Dayball was he was never hesitant to call design runs for Danny Dimes. And as big a hot seat as he on, is he really worried about Dart's health? In the last 5 games at Ole Miss, Dart had 43, 77, 71, 50, and 47 rushing yards, and that's with sacks factored in negatively. They don't do that. Unless you're kneeling it out like Mahomes in that Super Bowl that killed you, Verno.
Yeah. Trust me. Hey, let's just keep talking about all my gambling.
Here's an early NFL note for you.
I'm on the wrong side of everything.
If Jackson Dart throws a touchdown pass to Malik Neighbors, it will be the 5th quarterback in the NFL that Malik Neighbors has already caught a touchdown pass
in 2 years?
I saw that
in 20 games.
Hey, I saw this is his 6th quarterback.
Yeah.
He has caught touchdown passes from Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, Drew Lock, and Tim Boyle in his first 18 NFL games.
And that does not include
What
DeVito.
about those Syracuse? Yeah, what about DeVito?
That doesn't include DeVito.
Free Malik, man.
Unbelievable.
Free Malik. Hey, I found the target number for you, Brian. He was targeted 7 times last week.
Needs to be 17.
Yeah.
Cam Coleman
started 7 times. He caught 3 out of 7.
Hey, where are you looking that up, Devin? Where can I find
It's on the Auburn website.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Roser, obviously, you and I are going to be on Pearsaw's receiving yards.
Ricky P.
Oh, my
Dude, that 4th and 2 dime from Mac Jones. The catch
Good
right
grief.
there, Ricky P.
You guys play somebody with a pulse.
Ricky Pearsall. Brian, I'll give you props too, because you said before the season there were a ton of people who were who doubted them. Were like, man, they might be primed for the step back. Dude, that Monday night the Lions were like, hey, we're still here.
Oh yeah.
They beat the
did.
sorry, Deb. They beat the crap out of Baltimore essentially.
Oh, trust me, I know.
They
bro.
lined up and just
I was watching it.
That was crazy.
With my deli wings at Young Avenue Deli.
They're still awesome even if they lost their coordinators. They got a lot. When they had the 4th and 2,
they're loaded.
The 4th and 2 to Amon-Ra and Jahmyr Gibbs wasn't even on the field, and they just
they're loaded.
Yeah, they're
loaded.
Hey, my bad, Brian. It's on my bad. It's not the Auburn website. It's on our RotoWire. RotoWire is the website they put the targets on.
Oh, RotoWire. They get the fantasy stats.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Now, do you have a prescription on that?
A prescription?
Subscription? Subscription.
No, I don't have to have one. It has it on there, the targets, but even not the prescription.
Yeah, you don't even need a
You
prescription.
don't need a prescription for it.
You can just look it up. All right, Brian, we'll catch up with you next week.
All right, fellas.
Thanks, buddy. All right. Hey, if you want to lose with me tonight, I did make a same game for tonight. I've got the Cardinals, Kyler Murray over 25 yards rushing, and Marvin Harrison 4 catches.
Okay, so the Kyler
he can't catch no more.
No, I think they're going to keep throwing. I think they're going to try to get his what's it called? I think they're going to try to get his confidence back.
They better, because you can't
have dropped all those.
You can't have me coming in here saying, "Man, Ricky Pearsall is better than Marvin Harrison Jr."
God.
I mean, bro, there's photos of him, bro. They zoomed in on his face, bro.
I know.
He's looking at the sky, bro.
I know.
The top 3 NFL receiving leaders are all from the NFC West.
Puka Nacua,
Ricky Pearsall,
and Devontae Adams,
Jackson Smith, and Jigba.
Oh yeah.
No
Jay
Marvin
and
Harrison
Harris.
Jr. I think you could be right at the Kyler thing, because that Seattle defensive line is good. Like, they freaking.
He's got to run, bro.
Yeah,
I like watching him run.
He also can't
And
see
they're
over the line.
And they're wearing those little new jerseys tonight too.
Who is?
The Cardinals wearing the new jerseys tonight?
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I think they're wearing them just tonight.
Okay.
I think it's turn
Good.
on, man. Is it Amazon game?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
Amazon game. All right, let's go do it for today's show. Thanks to Damichael Cole. Thanks to Brian Edwards. Thanks to Devin Walker. Thanks to John Roser across the glass. Thanks to Jaylon back in the studio. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, we gone.